The building didn't shake because of pyro, it shook because Roman Reigns walked onto Monday Night Raw like he owned the oxygen in the room. No announcement, no warning, just that music hitting and an entire arena realizing that whatever plans WWE had for the night were instantly irrelevant. This wasn't a return, this was a takeover, and if you felt uncomfortable watching it, that was the point. Roman didn't rush, he never does. Every step down that ramp felt deliberate, almost disrespectful, like he wanted the crowd to sit in their emotions a little longer. The boos weren't loud enough for him, the cheers weren't convincing enough either. So ask yourself this: when Roman Reigns shows up uninvited, is he there to make peace, or is he there to remind everyone who really runs this place? By the time he grabbed the microphone, Raw didn't feel like Raw anymore. It felt like a trial. Roman didn't yell. He didn't need to. He spoke calmly, almost bored, as if addressing children who forgot their place. He talked about loyalty, about respect, about how quickly people forget who carried this company through empty arenas and broken locker rooms. Do you think Roman believes he's underappreciated, or does he just enjoy playing the villain? Then came the tension. Roman didn't call out a single name at first, and that silence was louder than any promo. The camera kept cutting to the back, to the commentary desk, to the faces of superstars who suddenly looked very nervous. Because when Roman Reigns is in the building, someone always becomes a target. Who do you think looked the most uncomfortable during that moment? Roman finally turned his attention to the championship picture, and that's where the temperature changed. He didn't say he wanted a title shot. He said he deserved one. There's a difference. To Roman, opportunities aren't earned, they are owed. And that attitude rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Should past dominance guarantee future privilege, or does Roman need to start proving himself again? The crowd tried to hijack the moment with chants, but Roman shut that down fast. He reminded them that they don't decide the future, he does. That line alone split the audience straight down the middle. Some hated it, some loved it, and some hated that they loved it. Be honest, did that line make you angry, or did it make you nod your head? Then the interruption happened, and suddenly, everything Roman said had consequences. A top Raw star stepped up, stared him down, and refused to back away. No flinching, no fear, just defiance, the kind Roman doesn't tolerate. The tension felt real because it was real. This wasn't a scripted back and forth. This was dominance being challenged in real time. Who do you think won that stare down? Roman's response wasn't immediate violence. It was worse. It was a smile. That slow, confident smile that says, "You just made the biggest mistake of your career." He didn't need to touch anyone to assert control. His presence alone did the damage. Isn't it crazy how Roman can threaten an entire roster without throwing a single punch? When the segment ended, nothing was resolved, and that's what made it dangerous. No clear challenge, no official match, just unfinished business hanging in the air. Raw moved on, but nobody really did. The rest of the show felt like background noise because Roman Reigns had already told his story. Do you think WWE did that on purpose, or did Roman completely hijack the night? What this appearance really proved is that Roman Reigns doesn't need a title to feel like the final boss. He doesn't need approval. He doesn't even need to be liked. He just needs to show up and everything changes. That scares people. Fans, wrestlers, management. Should WWE be building the future around Roman, or preparing for the chaos he brings every time he appears? Raw on the 2nd of February 2026 won't be remembered for matches or wins. It'll be remembered for a warning. Roman Reigns is back in the conversation, back in the hunt, and back in everyone's head. Whether you love him or hate him, you felt something watching that segment. And in wrestling, that's power. So now it's on you. Was Roman Reigns justified in his message, or was he pure arrogance on display? Who should be the one to finally shut him up? And one last question: are you ready for what happens next, or are we all about to acknowledge him all over again?